Introduction to Fidic. Fidic stands for the International Federation of Consulting Engineers. It is an international organization that represents consulting engineers and promotes the consulting engineering industry worldwide. Fidic provides standard forms of contracts, guidelines, and best practices for the construction and engineering industry. These standard forms, known as Fidic contracts, are widely used in construction projects globally to establish the rights and obligations of the parties involved. Fidic contracts are recognized for their fairness and balance in allocating risks between the client and the contractor. Major standard contracts used in construction industry. Fidic has developed several standard contracts that are widely used in the construction industry. Here are some of the most commonly known Fidic contracts. Number 1. Fidic Red Book, Conditions of Contract for Construction. Number 2. Fidic Yellow Book, Conditions of Contract for Plant and Design Build. Number 3. Fidic Silver Book, Conditions of Contract for EPC, Turnkey Projects. Number 4. Fidic Green Book, Short Form of Contract, Simplified version of the Red Book. Number 5. Fidic Gold Book, Conditions of Contract for Design, Build and Operate Projects. Number 6. Fidic White Book, Client Consultant Model Services Agreement. Number 7. Fidic Blue Book, Contract for Dredging and Reclamation Works. Number 8. Fidic Pink Book, Conditions of Contract for Construction, designed by employer. Number 9. Fidic Orange Book, Conditions of Contract for Design Build and Turnkey. Number 10. Fidic Subcontracts, Conditions of Subcontract for Construction. These are just a few examples of the Fidic contracts available. Each contract has its own specific conditions and provisions tailored for different types of construction projects. Fidic Red Book. The Fidic Red Book, also known as the Conditions of Contract for Construction, is one of the most widely used standard contracts in the construction industry. It provides a comprehensive set of conditions that govern the rights and obligations of the parties involved in a construction project. The Red Book is typically used when the employer is responsible for providing the design documents and the contractor is responsible for executing the construction works. It sets out the roles and responsibilities of the employer, the contractor, and the engineer, who acts as an impartial intermediary. The Red Book covers a range of important aspects, including the scope of work, contract price, payment terms, variations, delays, and dispute resolution mechanisms. It aims to provide a fair and balanced allocation of risks between the parties, ensuring that all parties are protected and have clear expectations throughout the project. One notable feature of the Red Book is the provision for the engineer's role. The engineer acts as the contract administrator and is responsible for issuing instructions, assessing variations, and certifying the completion of the works. The engineer's decisions play a crucial role in the administration of the contract. The Fidic Red Book is widely recognized and used in construction projects around the world. Its comprehensive nature and balanced approach make it a reliable tool for parties involved in construction contracts. However, it is always recommended to seek legal advice and tailor the provisions to the specific requirements of each project. Fidic Yellow Book. The Fidic Yellow Book, also known as the Conditions of Contract for Plant and Design Build, is a standard contract widely used in the construction industry. It is specifically designed for projects where the contractor is responsible for both the design and construction of the project. The Yellow Book outlines the roles and responsibilities of the employer, contractor, and engineer in a design-build project. It covers aspects such as design obligations, construction works, testing and commissioning, and the handing over of the completed facility. One key feature of the Yellow Book is the provision for the contractor to take more responsibility for the design aspect of the project. This means that the contractor is responsible for the design, as well as the construction, and must ensure that the facility meets the specified requirements. The Yellow Book also includes provisions for variations, delays, and dispute resolution mechanisms. It aims to provide a fair and balanced approach to risk allocation between the parties involved. Overall, the Fidic Yellow Book is a widely recognized and utilized standard contract for design-build projects. Its provisions help to establish clear expectations and responsibilities for all parties involved, facilitating the smooth execution of the project. However, it is always recommended to seek legal advice and customize the contract to suit the specific requirements of each project. Fidic Silver Book. The Fidic Silver Book, also known as the Conditions of Contract for EPC, Turnkey Projects, is a standard contract widely used in the construction industry for projects where the contractor is responsible for engineering, procurement, and construction, EPC, of the entire project. The Silver Book provides a comprehensive framework for EPC projects, outlining the rights and obligations of the employer, contractor, and engineer. It covers various aspects such as design, procurement, construction, testing, and commissioning, and the handing over of the completed facility. One key feature of the Silver Book is that the contractor takes on more responsibility and risk compared to other Fidic contracts. The contractor is responsible for providing a fully functional facility that meets the specified requirements, including design, procurement of materials and equipment, and construction. The Silver Book also includes provisions for variations, delays, and dispute resolution mechanisms. It aims to provide a fair and balanced approach to risk allocation between the parties involved. Overall, the Fidic Silver Book is a widely recognized and utilized standard contract for EPC projects. Its provisions help to establish clear expectations and responsibilities for all parties involved, ensuring the successful completion of the project. However, it is always recommended to seek legal advice and customize the contract to suit the specific requirements of each project. Fidic Green Book. The Fidic Green Book, officially known as the short form of contract, is a simplified version of the Fidic Red Book. It is specifically designed for smaller or less complex construction projects where a more concise and streamlined contract is required. The Green Book provides a basic framework for the contractual relationship between the employer and the contractor. It covers essential aspects such as the scope of work, contract price, payment terms, variations, and dispute resolution mechanisms. One of the key features of the Green Book is its simplicity and ease of use. It is written in a straightforward language, making it accessible to parties with limited experience in contract administration. The contract is intended to be user-friendly and can be easily understood by both parties involved. The Green Book is often used for projects where the risks and complexities are relatively low, and a more detailed contract like the Red Book may not be necessary. It provides a balanced allocation of risks between the employer and the contractor, while still allowing for some flexibility in terms of project-specific requirements. Although the Green Book is a simplified version of the Red Book, it still incorporates fundamental contractual principles and provisions commonly found in Fidic contracts. It helps to ensure that the essential elements of a construction contract are covered, providing a solid foundation for the project's successful execution. Overall, the Fidic Green Book is a valuable tool for smaller or less complex construction projects, offering a simplified and user-friendly contract framework. As always, it is advisable to seek legal advice and customize the contract to suit the specific requirements of each project. Fidic Gold Book. Fidic Gold Book, officially known as the Conditions of Contract for Design, Build and Operate, DBO, projects. It is typically used for projects where the contractor is responsible for the design, construction, operation, and maintenance of the facility. The Gold Book provides a comprehensive framework for projects that involve a long-term commitment from the contractor. It includes provisions for design, procurement, construction, operation, and maintenance, as well as performance guarantees and handover procedures. One key feature of the Gold Book is the emphasis on the long-term operation and maintenance of the facility. The contractor is responsible for ensuring the proper functioning and performance of the facility for an extended period, typically beyond the completion of the construction phase. The Gold Book also addresses issues such as variations, delays, performance testing, and dispute resolution mechanisms. It aims to provide a fair and balanced allocation of risks between the parties involved in the project. Overall, the Fidic Gold Book is a specialized contract that caters to projects with a significant long-term operational aspect. Its provisions help establish clear expectations and responsibilities for all parties involved, ensuring the successful design, construction, operation, and maintenance of the facility. As always, it is advisable to seek legal advice and customize the contract to suit the specific requirements of each project. Fidic White Book. Fidic White Book, officially known as the Client Consultant Model Services Agreement. The Fidic White Book is a contract specifically designed for clients and consultants in the construction industry. It provides a framework for the engagement of consultants, such as architects, engineers, and other professionals, by clients for various types of projects. The White Book outlines the rights and responsibilities of both the client and the consultant throughout the project life cycle. It covers aspects such as the scope of services, fees and payment terms, intellectual property rights, liability and indemnity provisions, termination, and dispute resolution mechanisms. One key feature of the White Book is its flexibility, allowing the parties to tailor the agreement to suit their specific project requirements. It provides a standard framework while still allowing for customization to address project-specific needs. The White Book aims to establish a fair and balanced relationship between the client and the consultant, ensuring clarity in terms of expectations, deliverables, and responsibilities. It helps to set a solid foundation for the successful execution of projects by defining the scope of services, the roles and responsibilities of the parties, and the contractual framework for the consultant-client relationship. Overall, the Fidic White Book serves as a valuable tool for clients and consultants in the construction industry, providing a standardized and flexible agreement for the engagement of consulting services. As always, it is advisable to seek legal advice and customize the contract to suit the specific requirements of each project. Fidic Blue Book. The Fidic Blue Book, also known as Fidic Blue-Green Book, officially titled Contract for Dredging and Reclamation Works, is a specialized contract developed by Fidic for dredging and reclamation projects. It provides a framework for the rights and obligations of the parties involved in these types of projects. The Blue Book is tailored specifically to address the unique challenges and requirements of dredging and reclamation works. It covers various aspects, including the scope of work, pricing, variations, time for completion, and dispute resolution. Dredging and reclamation projects involve the removal and relocation of sediments, soil, or rock from water bodies to create or enhance land areas. These projects are often complex and require specialized knowledge and equipment. The Blue Book is designed to help facilitate the successful execution of such projects by providing a standardized contract format that addresses the specific risks and considerations associated with dredging and reclamation works. By using the Fidic Blue Book, project owners, contractors, and other stakeholders can have a clear understanding of their respective roles, responsibilities, and liabilities. It assists in establishing a fair and balanced contractual relationship between the parties, ensuring effective project management, and minimizing potential disputes. It is important to note that the Blue Book, like other Fidic contracts, can be customized to suit the specific project requirements. It is recommended to seek legal advice and ensure a thorough understanding of the contract provisions before entering into any contractual agreement based on the Blue Book. Fidic Pink Book. The Fidic Pink Book is a widely recognized contract form in the construction industry. Also known as the Conditions of Contract for Construction for Building and Engineering Works designed by the employer, Harmonized Edition, it offers a comprehensive framework for managing construction projects where the employer takes the lead in design and specifications. The Pink Book combines elements from the Fidic Red Book and the Fidic Yellow Book, resulting in a harmonized version that caters to projects requiring a higher level of employer involvement in the design process. It provides clear guidelines and provisions to ensure effective project management, risk allocation, and dispute resolution. Key features of the Pink Book include clauses on contract administration, variations, payment terms, quality control, testing, and completion. It also addresses important aspects such as time for completion, liability for delays, and handling of claims and disputes. By utilizing the Fidic Pink Book, parties involved in construction projects can benefit from a standardized and balanced contractual framework that promotes transparency, clarity, and fair risk allocation. This helps to minimize potential conflicts, ensure project success, and protect the interests of all stakeholders. It is important to note that while the Pink Book provides a solid foundation for construction contracts, it should be tailored to suit the specific requirements and circumstances of each project. Seeking professional advice and expertise is recommended to ensure the contract is properly customized and aligned with the project's unique characteristics. Overall, the Fidic Pink Book stands as a valuable resource for employers, contractors, and engineers involved in construction projects, providing a clear and comprehensive contractual framework that facilitates successful project delivery. Fidic Orange Book. The Fidic Orange Book, officially titled Conditions of Contract for Design Build and Turnkey, is a contract specifically designed for design build and turnkey projects. It provides a framework for the rights and obligations of the parties involved in these types of projects. The Orange Book is used when the contractor takes on both the design and construction responsibilities for the project. It is often employed for projects where the client wants a single entity to handle both the design and construction phases, providing a streamlined approach. This Fidic contract outlines the roles, responsibilities, and liabilities of the parties involved, including the contractor, the client, and the engineer. It covers various aspects such as design obligations, construction requirements, time for completion, quality standards, variations, payments, and dispute resolution mechanisms. The Orange Book places a higher degree of risk on the contractor for the design and construction aspects of the project. This means that the contractor is responsible for delivering a completed facility that is ready for operation, meeting the agreed-upon specifications and quality standards. By using the Fidic Orange Book, project owners and contractors can have a clear understanding of their respective roles and responsibilities. It helps establish a fair and balanced contractual relationship, facilitating effective project management and minimizing potential disputes. As with any Fidic contract, it is important to customize the Orange Book to suit the specific project requirements and seek legal advice to ensure a thorough understanding of the contract provisions before entering into any contractual agreement based on the Orange Book. Fidic subcontracts. The Fidic Subcontracts book is officially titled Conditions of Subcontract for Construction. The Fidic Subcontracts book provides a standardized set of conditions for subcontracting in construction projects. It is designed to be used in conjunction with the main Fidic contracts, such as the Red Book, Yellow Book, or Silver Book, which serve as the primary contract between the client and the contractor. The Conditions of Subcontract for Construction outlines the rights, obligations, and responsibilities of both the main contractor and the subcontractor. It covers various aspects such as subcontractors' design responsibilities, if applicable, quality requirements, variations, payments, time for completion, and dispute resolution mechanisms specific to the subcontract. Using the Fidic Subcontracts book can help ensure clarity and consistency in subcontracting arrangements. It provides a standardized framework for subcontracting, which can help streamline the process and reduce potential disputes between the main contractor and subcontractor. However, it is important to note that the Fidic Subcontracts book is not a standalone contract. It is meant to be used in conjunction with the main Fidic contracts and tailored to suit the specific project requirements. Parties are advised to seek legal advice and carefully review and adapt the subcontract conditions to align with the main contract and address specific subcontracting requirements and risks. Conclusion. Before we conclude, we hope this video tutorial has provided a comprehensive introduction to Fidic and its major standard contract books. We have explored the important role that Fidic plays in the construction industry, as well as the significance of its standard forms of contracts. We will come back with in-depth details about each of the Fidic standard contract books, which will equip you with the necessary knowledge to navigate complex construction projects with confidence. We hope that this video has been helpful in demystifying Fidic and providing you with a solid foundation to further explore and utilize these contracts. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more contents. Sharing this video with your friends and fellow professionals will help us grow and reach more people in the industry. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Until next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in your projects. Signing off, yours K. Anup. Thank you.